Hello, beer tubers, and Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to you.
Welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets. Today, joined by
The Jarl of Yeast.
aka my dad. We're celebrating New Year's very early this year. As you might notice, there's a Christmas tree behind us. We're actually shooting this on Christmas Eve, but I thought this beer was very special to shoot as a New Year's special, and I was told explicitly to share this beer with my dad. So that's what we're doing. This is an old school, super hyped whale. Back in the day, this was the #1 beer on Rate Beer for many years. And I gotta give a big thanks to Johan in Sweden for providing this. Because it's super limited, this run of beers. You can only get it, I think he said like 1 bottle per person. And was there 600 bottles released? It's like, it was super low the amount, but he got a hold of a couple. And he was kind enough to just give me one to review, which is awesome. And this is one that you really had to trade for hard back in the day. So this is the newest release of Närke Kaggen Stormaktsporter from 2016. So the Kaggen Stormaktsporter is the hype whale. There's many variations. I think there's a peated version, there's a cognac version, whatever. But this, the base version, was the one that was hyped back in the day. So this is a 12% Imperial Stout. They call it porter, but it's an Imperial Stout brewed with heather honey, and then it's been aged for 3 months in bourbon barrels. So actually not too long bourbon barrel aging, but 3 months. And this batch was brewed in 2016, the 26th of October, and then it's been aged since. So they aged it for 2 years before they released it, which is crazy, and say to share it with friends. But we're sharing it with family instead this time around, which I think is good. Friends and family. I think we're friends, aren't we, Dad?
I think so.
Yeah, good. So, Närke Kaggen Stormaktsporter.
Sometimes.
And Grandma is in the background as well, getting ready for Christmas. We just cut up the duck and the goose that we're having. So, but this will be fun to try this one. Never had it. Maybe I'll never have it again. We'll see. You never know. But pours a pitch black color in the glass. Very black beer. Nice tan head. Tiny bottle as well. I think it's like 25 centiliters. Yeah. But nice tan. Roasty looking head on there. Let's check out the aroma.
Let's check it.
Oh, super honey forward. I'm getting loads of that heather honey.
Yeah, the honey is just...
Like honey and really sweet fudgy bourbon. Say hi to Grandma. Come and say hi, Famo.
Hi.
This woman is 91 years old and she's still cooking Christmas food for us. It's amazing. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah.
But yeah, big heather honey character.
The honey is there, definitely. Just as much, I think, as if you...
make mead.
Yeah, mead, yeah.
I thought that's what he was. Because Dad started making mead. But there's also raisins and figs.
Yeah.
Like dark fruit.
Dark fruits, yeah.
Tobacco.
Roast.
Roasted malt. There's some coffee. There's some chocolate. It's really complex. And it smells like really old school barrel-aged Imperial Stout. But I can see why it was so hyped, because it's got a lot of complexity. And then like that bourbon, the oaky woodiness.
Yeah.
And underneath all that, just a ton of honey. I didn't expect this much honey, actually, but it smells really nice. Let's try one of the OG hyped white whale from back in the day.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Cheers. Thanks, and thanks so much, Johan, for sharing this one. That is really nice. Wow, the amounts of honey flavor is really much more than I expected. It's almost like port wine type flavor as well.
It's like port.
Like it's super dark fruity.
You still get the roast, the malt roasty flavor, and you get the honey flavor, raisins, what is it called?
Dates,
plums,
prunes, Cisco.
prunes, yeah.
Yeah. And there's some licorice tones to it as well. Dark chocolate, really thick as well. It's really mouth coating, like very thick, very slick. It's not like sludgy, but it's quite thick and creamy. There's definitely also the bourbon. I think the bourbon is there, but it's not like crazy intense barrel character. It's like a complement to the rest of the beer. There's this charry oak flavor as well, woody, dry, oaky flavor. And then this big complex heather honey flavor. And it actually suits the beer really well. The honey. It's a beautiful Imperial Stout. I understand why this was so hyped back in the day. And it still is, and still hard to get. It's a wonderful Imperial Stout. It doesn't blow me away as much as it probably would have done back then because I've had so many different beers now. But I think this is still fantastic stuff. You're getting those tobacco notes as well. There's maybe a bit of brown sugar, raisin fig, like lots of dark fruit, as Dad said. There's some charry, roasty flavors as well. Almost like, it's got like these vintage nuances, almost like in a port wine or Madeira wine. We're actually cracking a 30-year-old bottle of Madeira wine tonight as well. It's going to be great. So we got from João. But this is really, really good beer. It's such a treat to be able to drink it. It's not like a Hunnits for me. That it probably would have been back in the day. But I'll still say like a 97 or something like that. It's a wonderful barrel-aged Imperial Stout. And just the amount of flavor and complexity you're getting is great. Especially considering it's only been on the barrels for 3 months.
I'm going 98 too. It's a fantastic beer. Fantastic.
Yeah. And it's so balanced. And I think that's also because the age is for 2 years before they release it. So all the flavors just balance and mingle super well. Which is really nice. So, what a great New Year's beer to crack. Finally got to try Kaggen. Awesome. Thanks so much, Johan, for getting a bottle for me. That is awesome, dude. Thanks so much. So, and Dad enjoyed it.
Very much.
So, if you guys had a chance to try the Närke Kulturbryggeri Kaggen Stormaktsporter from 2016, let us know what you thought of it. Do you have a favorite vintage or variant? Let us know as well. And we're going to pack down the camera gear and get ready to cook up food for Christmas. The last food we have. But anyways, hope you guys are having a great New Year. Because we're shooting this on Christmas Eve. But hope you have a great New Year. Stay safe. Don't blow off your fingers. Hopefully you're eating great food and drinking great beers. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe. Check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers in some OG whale. And it's OG white whale, I think, actually.
White whale, okay.
Yeah, really hard to get. See you guys
in another beer review.